Hello everybody and welcome back to X4, where the Paranid Symbolic Triumvirate is finished building mostly. I think we're lacking in turrets and shield generators right now. We've finished constructing everything and we are bringing in some of the final components that we need right now on this Incarsatura. We have another one coming in that is behind this one with another 300 advanced electronics, but I'm hoping that this one will be enough to get us to be able to proceed with this story. Now, I was noting that the mission manager calls this the Palace Foundation. So this may not be the final step here, but we'll see. Hopefully it gets finished up relatively soon. The Incarsatura is going to dock up over here, and that's going to take it a couple of minutes most likely. But we do have our other one on the way in. It is currently in Grand Exchange 1 right now, but it's on its way. And we've built a few ships since we last checked in. And yeah, this Incarsatura is going to be jumping over to Nobleos' fortune pretty soon. Okay. So we have a few ships that have been built. I did queue up an additional 100 fighters. That was 50 Eclipse and 50 Elite Vanguards. So, yeah, we've still got another 239 queued up. But we are going to have Nemesis Sentinels coming in, as well as a few fighters, for a while. That's all well and good. We can start filtering those into the fleet here, actually. So the Raptors can, of course, have... how many total? They can have 101 fighters. I remember that. Well, let's just hop into the large, extra large shipyard and double check this. So yeah, 101... actually, 121 small ships and 31 medium ships. Okay, let me actually pull up a notepad here, and then I'll say Raptor. This is 31M and 121S. Okay. Wonderful. So now I won't forget that in this session, and then we'll also check in on the Colossus. The Colossus can carry a total of 48, so Colossus... that's not how you spell. Colossus, 48S, and how many M? It can carry a total of 14 medium ships. Okay, wonderful. Let's also hop into the large here, and we're going to look at the Odysseus... actually, we're going to look at the Behemoth Vanguards first. They can carry a total of 44 small ships, so Behemoth, 44 small, and 0 medium. Okay, that's fine. Now, Odysseus, are they different between the Sentinel and the Vanguard? Let's see here. There's 11 medium and 42 small. Okay, they're not different between Vanguard and Sentinel. That makes things easier. So Odysseus can have a total of 42S and 11M. Wonderful. Okay. That is a lot of small-sized ships. And yeah, it takes these quite a while to get docked up. So I just didn't know exactly how long that was going to be. So we're going to start filtering some of these ships in. So the Raptor here in the Epsilon group currently has a grand total of, I believe this was 84? Yes, 84 Elite Vanguards. And we do want this to all be Elite Vanguards. So we need a total of, let's see here. I'm actually going to pull up a calculator because I don't feel like doing this in my head. So 121 minus 84. So we need 37 additional Elite Vanguards in here. That is fine. That's 23. That's 32. That's 37. Fantastic. So we're going to put these in interception in the Epsilon group. Wonderful. Okay, so there we go, and we have 4 Behemoth Vanguards assigned to defense here, and that's probably fine for now. Those Behemoth Vanguards do need small ships in them, and realistically, since those are on defense, those should be elite vanguards. Each of those would need 44 small ships if we want to fully deck this out. Of course, we only have 36 elite vanguards here. So that's a potential issue. I think for right now, we're going to toss those into the Epsilon group of the Raptor here. So we're going to put this into Intercept in the Epsilon group. Wonderful. There we go. That hops in there. Okay. So we're putting a frankly ludicrous amount of ships into this fleet. Like, this is a bonkers amount of ships. These Nemesis Sentinels, we should have a total of 31 medium ships assigned to each of these. So these would be on defense, and in our defense group here, we have Nemesis Sentinels, and we have 25. So we actually need 6 additional Nemesis Sentinels in this Raptor group here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. And we will put this into here. They're going to be on Defend Commander in the Delta group. Fantastic. There we go. And then how many more Nemesis Sentinels do we have here? We have a grand total of 38. That is enough to fill out the other Raptor in terms of M-sized ships. We need 31 for that. And so we will have this go here in the Defend role, and that should be in the Delta group. Wonderful. So there's all those M-sized ships assigned to those carriers. Now, these Colossus Vanguards in the Beta group, they are, of course, going to need some M-sized ships themselves. We only have a grand total of 8, and they need 14 each. But we do have a bunch more Nemesis Sentinels queued up, so that's fine. These Odysseus that we have here, we currently have 10 of those, and I think... Did we queue up any more of these? No. Did we already filter some into the Beta group here? These Behemoths are on defense duty. Okay. So we have this Gamma group here with how many Eclipses here? That's 48, which is the correct number for a Colossus. Wonderful. We do have 4 Odysseus Vanguards already signed up here, so that's fine. We need to figure out what we want to do with 10 Odysseus Sentinels. Maybe assign 5 to each Raptor in an attack role. That could potentially work. Because otherwise the large ships are each under... Yeah, I think that would be fine. We're going to take 5 Odysseus Sentinels here. And we're going to do... This is attack with Commander. Fine. We'll still put him in the Zeta group. Okay, so these Odysseus Sentinels are now in the Zeta group. Wonderful. And we're going to grab these Odysseus Sentinels. And we're going to stick them in the Zeta group of this Raptor in the attack role. I'm not sure if they're actually going to attack, but maybe they will. Wonderful. Okay, so now we have ourselves 3 Eclipse Vanguards and 8 Nemesis Sentinels. I mean, that's not really enough to do much of anything, so I think we're going to keep those where they're at for right now. And we are just going to wait for additional ships to build. To continue embiggening our fleet. Our fleet is rather extensive. As is. I have a distinct feeling that this fleet is incredibly powerful currently, and once we get it filled out, it's going to be ludicrously powerful. That's the goal, anyway. And we'll see if we achieve that goal. I was really hoping by the time we got to this point that the trade would have gone through over here. It looks actually not that. That's our Mammoth Vanguard. It's currently heading to another construction location. So yeah, our Incarsatura over here is slowly oozing its way in. We do, of course, have another one coming in over here. And it'll arrive soon enough. That's some of our Nemesis Sentinels making their way up to the fleet. Not sure how they came in. Apparently they decided to go around this way. That's kind of... Oh, you know what? They're probably coming from up here, and they're just coming down like that. Yeah, I could see that making sense. It might be a little faster than taking some of the rather long flight times here. Particularly for larger ships, which these aren't really larger ships, but particularly for larger ships, I could see that being the case. Okay, how are we doing over here in terms of our actual need? Let's go to the plan build here, and we can see we still need 300 advanced electronics. So actually this trade has completed. Now the question is, how long until this is done, and is this good enough? That's what the question is at this point. I mean, we were kind of bare minimum on our number of shields, so I suppose we may need this extra set of advanced electronics over here. I haven't figured out how we can see the construction progress on our turrets. That is something that I haven't discovered yet. But we can see that we still need 300 more advanced electronics, and maybe it just doesn't update all of these until they're complete. It's a possibility, I suppose. For right now, though, I kind of want to just get rid of the captain here.
Defense platform.
And we'll make our way into the Paranid Symbolic Triumvirate, and we will dock... Oh, hello.
Incarcatua, Vanguard.
Incarcatua, huh? Okay, we'll go with that. Here comes our Incarcatua, and
Defense
it's going to bring in the... it's going to bring in the other 300 that we need. This one can actually just kind of move out of the way. We're not really doing anything with it right now. Also, yes, I did turn on an option that I found in the settings that made it so that we don't lose our speed while in the map. It does mean that we might ram something while in the map, but that's a risk that I'm prepared to take. Okay.
Docking granted.
So we're just going to dock up right over here and take a bit of a look around. Gotta love that Mark II docking computer. And by that I mean I'm contractually obligated to love that Mark II docking computer.
Successfully docked.
Okay.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Maybe there is a way to see it from being physically on the station? I don't know. Just, I'm looking for a way to see the current progress of the shield generators and turrets. I haven't been able to find that just yet. I'm sure it exists somewhere, I just have no idea where. Okay, this one's on its way in, and it should be here relatively soon. I'm just trying to figure out, maybe in the loadout? Ah, okay, so we have, currently our number of shield generators is 80. Hang on a moment, there's some Argon and Teladi shield generators here?
Do not wave at the station's security cameras. Distracted operators lead to undetected crime.
How did this happen? I feel certain. Okay. So these need to be Paranid. I'm pretty sure that's why this is not being accepted right now. We're going to go for Mark II Paranid shield generators in all of these locations. I feel absolutely certain that I set these up. But apparently not. So we're going to have this be the Paranid loadout. Paranid high. Okay, we're going to save that as new, and we're going to need to also change some of these, because this is currently a split beam turret. I'm sure that we changed this. Like, I 100% remember doing that. But okay, we'll switch to Paranid beam turrets. And then this is currently set up as a split flak turret. So we definitely want that to be a Paranid turret. Do they have Paranid flak turrets? Just checking here. I mean, there's shard turrets. That could work. Okay, so we will save this loadout as the Paranid high. We'll overwrite that. We'll confirm those loadout changes.
The restaurant is now open for anyone wishing to dine before departing the station.
That's nice. Okay, so we're going to do Paranid high. Paranid high. I'm quite certain I did this. But apparently it didn't copy or something. Anyway, let's go ahead and edit this loadout. It might be that when I copied them in, it just didn't copy the loadout. I'm not sure. Regardless, I probably did it wrong in some way. So this is almost certainly user error. No, I did not want to remove that. We want to edit this loadout. Paranid high. Okay. But yeah, I was quite certain that I had already changed all of this. But apparently, I had not. And I'm guessing that's why it's not being accepted right now. Okay. So, are there any other defense platforms that need to be changed? Did you get changed?
Security would
Yes, you
like
did.
to remind all visitors to keep their belongings with them at all times.
Okay, we'll accept that estimate, and then we'll bring in... I guess this Paranid construction vessel will do the trick. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Well, we'll bring it in. These two are just going to move away for right now, but I guess that means that we're not actually going to be able to finish this episode, because odds are pretty good that these aren't going to come in time. Removed modules. Wait, I'm confused. What modules are being removed? Just checking here. Okay, I don't know. I guess it's fully removing these modules instead of changing them? Okay. Whatever. We'll accept that estimate, and we will just, I guess, await these parts coming in. And now we'll accept that estimate again. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. But I'm pretty sure that's why it was not getting accepted. So now that should be under control. And we should be able to get this station finished up soon enough. Well, I guess that does buy us more
Dear
time.
visitors, we are experiencing some minor surges in our power grid. Please excuse any inconveniences.
I don't like the sound of that. At any rate, I'm just going to hop back on the ship because those announcements are kind of loud. They're reasonably immersive, but not necessarily the greatest for commentary purposes. Okay, we're going to head back to the cockpit. And I think that means that I can absolutely guarantee that this section of the Paranid storyline will be finished up next episode. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Let's take a look at the loadout here. Yeah, this is going to be switching these over, but they're not currently operational. So yeah, fair enough. I'm virtually 100% certain that that was the issue there. So we'll get those switched over to full Paranid, and hopefully that will solve the problem. I really thought I made them full Paranid as it was, but apparently not. Okay. This amount that it's going to cost keeps fluctuating very wildly. Okay, then. For now, I guess I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode we're probably going to have another chunk of unassigned ships to toss into the fleet, and we're also definitely going to finish up the Paranid Symbolic Triumvirate. For now, though, I'm going to put a cut in here. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I'll see you all next time, where hopefully I'm a little more competent.